Hello, I'm Dunith Wimaladasa from 7M Royal College. Today I'm going to talk about how history is revealed through stamps. History of Sri Lanka through stamps. A postage stamp is a small piece of paper, but postage stamps give us a glimpse of the important things in an important time. In other words, the images on a postal stamp are used by the government to convey a message to the general public. Today, postage stamps play an important role in celebrating and promoting national heritage. It provides a glimpse of the history surrounding the pictorial narration in the stamp. A good stamp collection brings a whole history lesson. Stamps have brought many aspects of the Sri Lankan identity to the forefront. Postage stamps of Sri Lanka represent the diversity, dynamism, and journey of a nation. Remarkably, the first stamp in our country, then known as Ceylon, was issued on April 1st, 1857. 17 years after, Great Britain issued the penny black, the world's first adhesive postage stamp. The stamp features a portrait of Queen Victoria and is brown in color. It is a sixpence value used to send a half-ounce letter from Ceylon to England. 8 more stamps were issued in year 1857, all featuring the portrait of Queen Victoria. One of the 5 stamps that were issued on 23rd April 1859 is considered to be the most valuable stamp in Sri Lanka. It is a 4 pence with a dark pink color, known as the dull rose. The first postage stamp in Sri Lankan rupees or cents was issued on 1st February 1892. The major breakthrough in the design of stamps came in 1935 with the issue of pictorial stamps rather than profiles of the Queen or King of England. These stamps depicted colorful scenes, carried a glimpse of Sri Lanka with pictures of the Colombo Harbour, Adams Peak, wild elephants, plucking tea, tapping rubber, coconut palms, Temple of the Tooth, Trincomalee, Sigiriya, and etc., with the monarch's face encircled on a side. Thereafter, there were stamps released to commemorate special events such as coronation of King George VI, features with his wife Queen Elizabeth, the inauguration of a new constitution in 1947, the commemoration of independence in 1948, the coronation of the Queen Elizabeth II in 1953, followed by another stamp to commemorate her first visit to Sri Lanka in 1954, where the Queen's full face is flanked by a ceremonial procession of elephants in candy. Another stamp was issued the arrival of the Vijay to reflect King Vijay's prominence on 23rd May 1956 to commemorate the 2500th anniversary of the birth, enlightenment, and death of Lord Buddha. The first definitive stamps was a collection of 6 stamps issued on February 4, 1950, revealing Sri Lanka to the world through the ancient wonders of the Ruwanveli Stupa in Anuradhapura, the rock fortress of Sigiriya, the Watadage in Polonnaruwa, the dazzling Kandian Dasa, the beautiful Vesak orchid. Sri Lanka is the only country to include details in a stamp in 3 languages, namely Sinhala, Tamil, and English. The first stamps marked Sri Lanka were issued on 22nd May 1972. The stamp is 15 cents. It features the sun rising behind the mountains of Sri Lanka, denoting the rays of freedom over the nation. The stamp also depicts the national flower, a lotus, at the foot of the mountain. The right panel of the stamp is inscribed with the name of the country and the denomination in three languages, Sinhala, Tamil, and English, along with the coat of arms of Sri Lanka. Postage stamps are more than just postage stamps. They tell the history of its country. Heritage through stamps. Historical heritage and features of Sri Lanka. Ancient Sri Lanka. Indigenous coinage through stamps, like Kahaman, can be seen below. Stamps depicting various phases and features of the prehistoric, protohistoric, and early Anuradhapura periods of Sri Lanka can be seen below. These are also stamps from the Anuradhapura era. Stamps depicting various phases and features of Polonnaruwa era can be seen below. Regalia of King of Kandy series. My collection. The following are few of the stamps in my collection, which represent the glorious history of Sri Lanka. Postage stamps are more than just postage stamps. Stamps reveal a country's culture, livelihoods, festivals, and leaders, among other significant events. Through this presentation, it is evident that the stamps of Sri Lanka are equally vivid in their appearance, depicting a glorious history and cultural heritage. The displayed stamps in the presentation have brought out Sri Lanka's identity and few important historical milestones in the history of Sri Lanka. British colonial Ceylon, prehistoric, proto-historic, and early Anuradhapura, Polonnaruwa, and Kandy periods. Therefore, we can clearly see that a country's history is depicted through something as small as a stamp. Thank you.